Welcome back, everybody, to the D.C.W. Universe Mode. It is the go-home show to Money in the Bank, and we are kicking off tonight's show with some big breaking news as a result of last week's main event, Johnny Gargano versus Sami Zayn. Jon Moxley attacking Sami Zayn at the conclusion of that matchup. Well, Sami Zayn said he wants Jon Moxley one-on-one here tonight, so I have signed it for our main event tonight, Moxley versus Zayn in our main event. But also here tonight, we will have the final two Money in the Bank qualifying matchups, which is going to be one of them kicking us off here today. It is going to be Drew McIntyre versus Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle, the King of Bros, coming off a big win at Backlash, defeating Goldberg in Goldberg's final matchup here today, or here in DCW. Also today, we will have Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. That's going to be a huge matchup. But let's get our opening contest underway. And already I'm starting to notice Matt Riddle taking a little bit of attire choice here from Goldberg. The vintage black trunks with white trim, and instead of having Goldberg's little tattoo logo on it, he has Bro written on it. He is Broberg. Oh, man. But Drew McIntyre does not see it as a laughing matter. He sees Matt Riddle as really what he is. Oh, all in all, and that is an obstacle standing in his way to Money in the Bank. One of these men is going to head into Money in the Bank, a future opportunity at the DCW World Heavyweight Championship. Matt Riddle. Oh, great counter into an armbar. Matt Riddle could be trying to tap out Drew McIntyre. Easier said than done. Drew McIntyre, a former NXT champion, former Intercontinental champion, former Tag Team champion. Matt Riddle has yet to win a championship here in DCW. Would love for it to be the World Heavyweight Championship. Matt Riddle trying to make quick work of Drew McIntyre here. Like I said earlier, again, easier said than done. But Matt Riddle, like I said, coming off a huge win over Goldberg at Backlash, wants to keep that momentum going. Imagine, not only would Matt Riddle defeat Goldberg, but go on to become world champion. That is one hell of a career accomplishment, but an accomplishment that Drew McIntyre would love to add to his resume as world heavyweight champion. Oh, McIntyre looking for the future shock DDT. McIntyre sent overboard with a massive suplex by Riddle. Oh, and McIntyre answers back with a forearm off the apron. Oh, look for the Glasgow kiss. Riddle had it well scouted. And Riddle, oh, with a massive spear off the ropes. Let's take a look at that again. Look at this spear. Oh, out of nowhere, nearly cutting McIntyre in half. You know Riddle picked that up from Goldberg. You gotta know. The trunks, the spear. Matt Riddle is just embodying Goldberg right now. Oh, no way. Oh, he's going to try and hit him with the jackhammer. There it is. Jackhammer. Is this going to be it? Yes, it is. Matt Riddle is going on to Money in the Bank, and he does it with the Goldberg combination of a spear and a jackhammer while wearing the same colored trunks. Man. Oh, man, what a vicious spear. Congratulations to the King of Bros, Matt Riddle, heading on to Money in the Bank. So that sets out our final field for the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men's match. We'll take a look at all the competitors here after our other qualifying matchup to see the full spread. Congratulations, though, to Matt Riddle, punching his ticket to Money in the Bank. Not only has he defeated Goldberg, he just defeated Drew McIntyre. Can he defeat the other men in the Money in the Bank ladder match to go on and possibly become the next DCW World Heavyweight Champion? And speaking of which, the World Heavyweight Champion, Johnny Gargano, is backstage right now. He is going to speak to us about the challenge laid out by his formidable rival, Jon Moxley. Let's hear what Johnny Gargano has to say. Wow. So not only has Johnny Gargano accepted Jon Moxley's matchup, but he has added the stipulation of no holds barred. That is going to be huge. What an announcement there by Gargano. But moving on here, we have our other women's Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. Becky Lynch making her DCW debut in ring here tonight. We saw her debut last week coming out of the GM's office, signing that contract for this matchup. A lot of history between these two of the 4 horsewomen of WWE. And you know, ooh, Becky Lynch wants to get into Money in the Bank. She said it last week. She wants to prove not that she's the top woman in DCW, but she is the man here in DCW. Sasha Banks, well, she took a different approach to the whole situation last week, saying that she feels like she doesn't need to have a qualifying matchup to get into Money in the Bank, considering Bank is a part of her name, but that's not how that works. Well, you have to win a matchup here in DCW. It's not just a matter of if your name is in the pay-per-view title. Oh, man. Becky Lynch. Oh, back and forth strikes and counters here by Banks and Sasha and Becky, I should say. A lot of history, like I said. These two know each other very, very well. Former allies, then enemies. And now back at it again here in DCW. Oh, Sasha Banks could have been lining up for the bank statement there. Becky Lynch looking for the disarmor. Ooh, Sasha Banks kick to the leg of Becky Lynch. Oh, and puts her down with a nice suplex. And there's a lot of great competitors here in the women's division. Adding Becky Lynch to the mix just brings up the complexity and just the sheer star power just tenfold. A lot of great matchups here. Imagine seeing Becky Lynch versus the DCW Women's Champion Bianca Belair. Oh, man. Or maybe Asuka. Asuka has a title matchup with Bianca Belair at Money in the Bank. Oh, man. Sasha Banks, nice Russian leg sweep. Becky Lynch having to roll out. Stay away from the boss. Stay away from a potential pinfall and a potential loss in this matchup. But here's the thing, if both of these women are counted out, then that means neither of them are going to Money in the Bank, and it will just be the 3 women battling for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Oh, Becky Lynch sent hard into the steel steps. Has some hard diamond plate there on those steel steps. Nothing to mess around with. Sasha Banks using the outside of the ring as a weapon against Becky Lynch, trying to soften her up, perhaps to lock in the bank statement. Here we go, cover in the ring. Oh, and Becky Lynch just able to get the shoulder up. And guys, I can confirm DCW officials have signed the matchup. It will definitely be Jon Moxley versus Johnny Gargano. No holds barred. Oh, at Money in the Bank. That is just huge. But Sasha Banks, oh, trying to take down Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch trying to fight up to a vertical base. Shot to the gut. Sasha now down to one knee. And Becky Lynch firing back with a huge kick to the face. Sasha Banks getting caught in the Bexploder suplex. Sasha crumbling in the corner. And Becky could be looking for the disarmor. Sasha Banks able to fight it off. And Sasha putting her in the corner. Missed with the knees. Becky Lynch rolled out of the way. Becky. Oh my God! Sasha landed right on her arm. Becky Lynch has some momentum rolling. Sasha trying to pull herself up in the corner. But her hand, oh, she couldn't do it. Oh, and Sasha Banks, look at this. Holy cow. Sasha Banks firing back with a Meteora. Man, those were some hard strikes there by Banks. And now Sasha on the middle rope. Becky Lynch, dazed, confused, doesn't know where she is. Meteora, this time off the middle rope. She gonna try and go for one off the top? Nope, Becky Lynch, though, rolling to the apron. Oh, Becky Lynch fires back with a forearm. The man gonna come off the top rope. Hurricane Rana. And Becky Lynch back in control of the matchup. Could be lining her up. She's looking at that arm. She's maybe looking for the manhandle or the disarmor. Oh, Sasha Banks, great counter. Oh, takedown head scissors by Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks a former Raw Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Champion, would love to add the D.C.W Women's Championship to that resume. But in order to do it, she's got to beat Becky Lynch, and then she's got to win Money in the Bank. Oh, what the heck kind of maneuver is this? Oh, man, Becky Lynch slamming Sasha face first. And Sasha trying to fire back with a massive slap. And Sasha looking for Bankrupt, the neck breaker. Oh, and Becky! Becky just kicked her low. Oh, man. And a Russian leg sweep. I guess the referee didn't see it. Either that or she must not have hit her that low. Otherwise, that would have been a disqualification. Becky Lynch with a massive suplex, though. Oh, and smart by Sasha Banks, rolling out of the ring, staying away from the potential pinfall. And Becky Lynch going to follow her out. Massive forearm off the apron. That's why Sasha Banks is a former champion, as is Becky Lynch. Former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. Would love to be the man at the top of the D.C.W Women's Division again. Ooh. Becky Lynch bouncing Sasha Banks' head off the ring post. And Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch back inside the ring now. About 9 minutes left in this contest before we got to pull it to a draw. Sasha Banks coming back with a reverse DDT. Or DDT. And Sasha Banks grabbing Becky Lynch by the hair. Ref, get her off of the hair. Sasha Banks, what is she looking for here? Whoa, some acrobatics by the boss. Man, Sasha Banks pulling out some big moves here in this matchup. Again, could be lining her up. Oh, there it is. Is Becky Lynch about to go bankrupt here? Sasha Banks looking to punch her one-way ticket to Money in the Bank. But Becky Lynch somehow got that shoulder up. Sasha Banks starting to get a little frustrated now. Oh, Becky Lynch counters a punch. Sasha Banks counters a forearm. Becky Lynch counters a forearm. Sasha counters a forearm. Back and forth, and Sasha somehow able to break it up instead of delivering the forearm again. She goes for a drop kick, and successfully. And Sasha Banks with Becky up on the top rope. What the heck? Oh my god! Twisting neck breaker off the top rope. I don't think I've ever seen Sasha do that before. Wow. Very innovative offense here by Sasha Banks, yet still not able to put away Becky Lynch. Oh, Becky Lynch counters the Irish whip into the corner. Missed with the forearm, though. Oh, and a Luthez press by Sasha Banks. Just really laying in those punches, it looked like. No Dark Order punches here. Sasha Banks trying to punch her ticket to Money in the Bank. Uh-oh. And she's setting her up. Here we go. Oh, double knees in the corner. A vintage maneuver by Sasha Banks. And Sasha laying out Becky Lynch. And she may be looking to go up top. I think I know what she's looking for here. She's going to try and pay tribute to her hero, Eddie Guerrero, with the frog splash. Oh my god, the height on that. Holy cow. Here we go. Cover 1, 2. No, a kick out by Becky. 2 3/4. Man, the height on that frog splash. I'm surprised Becky was able to kick out. The wind must have got knocked out of her. And now Sasha Banks is getting a little agitated here. Oh, tried to look for Bankrupt again. Becky Lynch, great counter. Oh, elbow to the back of the head. And Lynch, again, Bexploder suplex. And Sasha Banks has been laid out. Can she put her away? Oh, again, trying to look for the disarmer. Sasha Banks with a counter. Back and forth we go. Oh, and a stop by Sasha Banks. Becky Lynch not looking good here in this match. And look at this, taunting. This may come back to haunt Sasha Banks. Looking to go up top again, perhaps for a top rope Meteora. Maybe another frog splash. Becky Lynch getting back up to her feet. And Sasha Banks mouthing off to the crowd. And it's coming back to bite her. Becky Lynch taking advantage on the top. What's she looking for here? Oh, no way. Oh, my God. Oh! Avalanche Bexploder suplex off the top rope. Sasha Banks landing with a thud. Oh, and now Becky Lynch gonna lock it in. Here it is. The disarmer. The disarmer. Oh, she's wrenching back. Oh, and Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks taps out. Becky Lynch is headed to Money in the Bank. The man has come to collect. And her collection starts with the arm of Sasha Banks here tonight on D.C.W. Holy cow. In just one match, Becky Lynch has just upped her career stock tenfold, getting herself into Money in the Bank. An elite group of women are now going to battle to see who becomes Mrs. Money in the Bank. The man, Becky Lynch, punches her ticket this Sunday at Money in the Bank. Congratulations to Becky Lynch. This is going to be huge for Money in the Bank, and huge for DCW, and huge for Becky Lynch. Well, let's quickly run down the card for Money in the Bank here. So the Becky Lynch finals out the final participant. It will be Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Tessa Blanchard, and Mia Yim all battling to see who will become the women's Money in the Bank holder. But also we will have Bianca Belair defending the women's championship against Asuka in a brutal grudge match. Asuka hopefully will be 100%. But then we also have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It'll be Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, who won earlier, Darby Allin, and Finn Balor will all vie for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And then finally in our main event, now just signed, Jon Moxley versus Johnny Gargano for the DCW World Heavyweight title in a no-holds-barred match. That is going to be an incredible card. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that way you can keep up to date and you can watch that pay-per-view on the channel for free. But in our main event tonight, Jon Moxley has other plans. He goes one-on-one with the man that he attacked in last week's main event, Sami Zayn. And you know Jon Moxley's going to have to be smiling ear to ear after hearing the news of a no-holds-barred match against Johnny Gargano for the DCW title. Definitely a stipulation that favors Jon Moxley. But Sami Zayn definitely seeing red after last week's conclusion to his matchup with Johnny Gargano, not able to even go face-to-face with Johnny Gargano. He was attacked on the outside by Jon Moxley. Oh, you know, Sami Zayn has a lot of pin-up aggression from that matchup. And definitely unleash it here in the early goings of this matchup. Oh, we saw Johnny Gargano answer Jon Moxley earlier in the day. But Jon Moxley having to focus on Sami Zayn here tonight. But you know Jon Moxley's looking to visualize Sami Zayn as Johnny Gargano here tonight. Look at the brutalizing strikes in the corner. Visualizing Sami Zayn as an opponent at Money in the Bank. Although here tonight there are still rules in this matchup. This is not a no-holds-barred match. Oh, but Jon Moxley is definitely a man that will push the limits when it comes to the rules here in DCW. Always loves to utilize that chair. I know it's Shawn Spears' gimmick in AEW, but here in DCW it's seemingly that Jon Moxley is the chairman of DCW. But he is also a brutal SOB. Unapologetic, uncensored, unscripted, ultra-violent. And Sami Zayn, oh, Yoshitonic Roll may take advantage of the hot-headedness of Jon Moxley. Sami Zayn looking for his breakout moment here in DCW. He could do it. If Sami Zayn defeats Jon Moxley here, that definitely puts Sami Zayn in the championship match at Money in the Bank. Then it would be a triple threat, no-holds-barred match. Sami Zayn could slip his way in. Seemingly what happened at last month's pay-per-view when Seth Rollins weaseled his way in. Oh, Sami Zayn missed with the forearm. We haven't seen Rollins since he got hit with a brutal paradigm shift by Jon Moxley. Oh, sliding elbow on Sami Zayn. That's how brutal that finishing maneuver of Jon Moxley is, the elevated version of the paradigm shift. It can cause brain damage. Oh, Sami Zayn counters. Oh, forearm to the face. And Sami Zayn not pulling any punches here. Sami Zayn could be setting up for a over the top rope dive. Oh, Moxley in position. Sami Zayn gonna fly to the outside and crashing and burning on the floor on the outside. Jeez, Jon Moxley. Sami Zayn looks to be lifeless. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, Moxley has a chair. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, nailing the referee. Oh, no, the match has been thrown out. And Moxley now. DDT on the chair for Zayn. The referee's out. Zayn's out. And here comes the world champion. Here comes Johnny Gargano with a chair of his own. The same chair we saw him with earlier in the night. Both men staring at each other, chair to chair. Oh, and they collide. And Gargano gets the better of it. Two chairs bouncing off the head of Moxley. And Gargano looking to return the favor. DDT of his own on the chair. Moxley counters. Gargano counters. Super kick to Moxley. And Moxley retreating from the ring. These men will meet at Money in the Bank for the D.C.W World Heavyweight Championship. No holds barred. That is going to be a huge matchup, but even bigger. Whoever wins that matchup, they're gonna have to come. Gonna have to come to face the fact that they have 4 men that are going to be competing for the Money in the Bank briefcase. They could be cashed in on immediately following that matchup. That's what it's all about Sunday, really. That briefcase hanging above the ring. 1 man and 1 woman are both going to walk out with that briefcase at hand, a guaranteed championship opportunity for the DCW World Title and the DCW Women's Championship. It is going to be one crazy night at Money in the Bank. Who is leaving with a guaranteed opportunity at a championship of their choosing? We will have to find out at Money in the Bank. Folks, thank you for watching. I will see you guys there.